this is Frida. Welcome to my channel. This week we will be doing a crochet tutorial, and today I picked this stitch. It's called the Bobble Stitch. There's so many bobble stitches, and this is one of them that you knit 5 double crochets together. It's hard to see. I used a cotton yarn, and it's like a mosaic yarn. And I also wanted to show you what I did here. See how I increased it? So be careful when you're crocheting straight dishcloth or baby blankets. Be careful, very careful when you're crocheting, as here I just went and did an extra stitch here and then it went sideways, so it doesn't look good. But this is a dishcloth that I made and I am going to use it, so who cares, right? But still, I do care. It's an error on my side. So people do make errors, and I do make errors too. So for this week, I went down to my stash and I grabbed these yarns. And I'm going to be starting. I have 3 balls of this purple. So mainly the purple is going to be in the blanket. So I'm going to mix these colors and start crocheting, and I will do the tutorial with you. So I would like you to crochet as long as you want and use one of my Elastic City Chainless City ones, and crochet as long as you want, and we will get started. Before I let you go, I just wanted to show you, this is the yarn that I have crocheted this dishcloth. If you're interested, you can buy it at Walmart, Michael's in Canada. In the States, you can buy it everywhere there. It's one of the cotton, 100% cotton dishcloth yarns that I had in my stash, and I never used it, so this is the first time I use it and I really enjoy it. So let's get started. Chain as long as you want and we will start the stitch. Okay, I just wanted to show you, I just didn't want you to get confused. So yeah, my Angora is everywhere. I have a dog, but when I knit with Angora rabbit yarn, it sheds like it's all over. So chain 3, and then I go yarn over. I just grab one of the, and I'm going to pull it off at 3, because when I notice when I pull out at 2, it gets tight and I don't like that. So I go yarn over and I go between. I did the waffle tutorial and I did 2. I did a double crochet instead of pulling out at 3, and I noticed it gets tight and I don't like that. So go yarn over and chain as long as you want. And then it will chain. If you want to go the chain way, you are welcome to do that. If not, this is one of the methods that I am using. It's way easy and it goes faster. I save it time. So just double crochet. It looks like a double crochet. Okay, and so continue going like this as long as you want. For baby blanket, I'm going to do a 32 by 32. Okay, so I have crocheted 32 inches long, and what I'm going to do is, normally you would chain, and then after you chain, the first row would be a double crochet. So we're skipping those 2 sections, and we just did it at once. We did the chainless, and it looks fantastic. I just love this, the chainless chain, stretchy, and it's super stretchy. Okay, so now we're going to do the bobble. We're going to chain, either you can chain 2 or 3, it's up to you. I'm just going to chain 2, and then I'm going to go in the first chain and I'm going to do a single crochet. And then I'm going to make another single crochet, and another single crochet, and then another single crochet. So there's supposed to be 3, but I'm just doing an extra one, so this would be the edge. So after I do the 3, I'm going to do yarn over, and I'm just going to go just like this, pull that once, and then leave it like this, and then do another one. So we're going to do total of 5 to give that bobble. 3, 4, 5, and you will notice that your crochet hook is full, so pull the remaining all at once. Either you can chain one, usually I do, and then it gives you that, see? And then to secure it, we go to the next stitch and we do a single crochet. So we do total of 3 single crochets, and then we start another bobble. Okay, I've been seeing these this type of baby blankets a lot, but no one is showing from the beginning. So I said I am going to do a tutorial on this because everyone's asking for on Facebook. Let's say I'm in so many groups, people keep on adding me. I am so thankful for them, because this way I see different stitches patterns, and then it refreshes my memory when I see them. And people ask, oh, how did you do it? But there's no answer from whoever posted the picture. Either they don't know how to explain, or they bought a pattern. There's no pattern for this. I searched it up. But if you go into Instagram and then type in Bobble Blanket, you will see this blankets, but no one is explaining how it's done. So I just wanted to share you my knowledge and what I know. So this is the first time I'm making this blanket, and people ask me for patterns. Please don't ask me. I don't have a pattern. If you want me to sit down and write a pattern, I have to charge you. I'm sorry, but I have to charge you. I got a couple of replies, comments from people asking me for written instructions. If you want me to sit down, put everything aside, there's a fee for that. So as soon as I send the PayPal invoice, I never hear from them. So I'm sorry, but first you have to pay me a small amount, which I only charge $5, and then I will sit down and write the pattern, because I don't have a pattern for these. I just use my knowledge. What I see is what I make. I don't follow patterns. So 5, and you just pull it at once. Again, chain 1. Go to the next stitch, single crochet, total of 3, one after another, and then make another 5, double crochet, stop pulling them, and on the 5th one you pull them at once. So I just wanted to let you know, if you ask me to write a pattern, there's a charge for it. Or else, these are all free. You can watch it on YouTube. You can rewind it, watch it, skip it. You can do it whichever you wish. And here we go. So 5, and we pull all at once. And then you chain 1, just to secure it, tighten it. And when you turn your work, this is how it looks like. The bobble stitch. I do have several bobble stitch tutorials, but they're all different. And every year something comes out new, so we have to catch up with it, right? There's lots of new lovely stitches coming out. And after I finish this blanket, I will do a nice edge, and I will do a tutorial on that. So total of 3, not 4. I did see pictures, people did 5, 7, but there's too much, too separated. It doesn't look good. Okay, I like the 3. If you want to do 5, you're welcome to do 5. So this is all to it. This row is this 3, 4. Okay, so continue crocheting like this all the way to the end, and I will meet you to start the second row. 2 and then 3, and then do a bobble stitch. So yarn over, pull 1, leave the remaining, yarn over, 3, 4, and then 5th. Just like this. Chain 1 and then do 3 single crochets. So I'll meet you at the end. Okay, so I have finished, and I'm trying to figure out which one to start with, the second color. This is really tough. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go with the white because it's a purple. And what I'll do is I'll go pink. I'll do light gray. I will do purple again. And then go on from there. Or else this is going to be really tough to figure out. Okay, so I'm just going to grab the yarn. These are my yarns that were in my stash that I bought, and we'll find the yarn. Okay, so what I did is I did the last bobble and I did 1 single crochet, and then I'm going to do a chain, just a regular chain. I'm going to change the color. Either you can cut the yarn or you can have it follow with you, but I don't want to do that because there's going to be too much yarn going on. And I'll just show you. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to chain another one. Just grab this yarn tightly, just like this. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn my work. Either you can do a double crochet or half double crochet, half crochet. So I'm not going to go here as I showed you on the dishcloth. It went outside. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go between here, and then I'm going to make a double crochet. Before I do that, I'm going to move these 2 yarns just like this so I can hide it. So I'll have that in between, and I'm just going to make a double crochet. Then pull this just like this so it's nice and secure. Okay, and pull this tightly. Okay, and then I'm gonna make another double crochet here, and I'm gonna put these between again. So this way I am hiding, I am weaving. I'm gonna make another double crochet. I've seen people do single crochets, half double crochets, half crochets. The reason they're doing a single crochet or half crochet, like pulling at once, so this part will be lower, and then the bobble stitch will look together, like closer together. That's another way you can do it. But for this baby blanket, I'm going to make a double crochet. Just like this. So this row is just going to be a double crochet. Okay, and then go on top here. Okay, so I want to show you a trick. You get lost. Let me finish this part and I'll show it to you. So we weaved it in. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to cut these because it's already inside. See? I weaved it in. I crocheted the 2 stitches together. There's 2 strands of yarn together. And that's all to it. And toss this in the garbage here. And continue crocheting like this. Okay. I wanted to show you one trick. Let me just move this here so you won't get attracted to the yarn. Okay, what I wanted to show you is, see, after the bobble stitch, there's 1, 2, 3, 4 crochet, double crochets. And after the bobble stitch, there's 1, 2, 3, 4. So if you get lost, just always count 4 double crochets on every stitch. Just like this. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So that meaning is you need to crochet, you need to chain multiple of 4. Oh, I forgot to mention that at the beginning of the tutorial. Chain multiple of 4 plus 1. So if you get lost, like, don't crochet between here, then you will have extra stitches and that will not look good. Because that's the reason I did that dishcloth, so I can get an idea. So I didn't want to do a blind tutorial. Doing a tutorial. I did those. I usually do blind tutorials. Like, I do tutorials without testing before. Who has the time to do that? Come on. Okay, so continue crocheting like this. Double crochet all the way to the end. And I will meet you at the end. And for the next following row, we will do the bobble stitch. I have done the last double crochet. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to chain 1, turn my work, and make a single crochet. Okay, so here is my bobble stitch. I'm going to make a bobble stitch here. So what we do is we're supposed to be having 4 double crochets in the middle, and then I will make my next bobble stitch here in between. Again, 4. This is another trick that I am showing you. And then here we make another bobble stitch. So this way we're slanting the bobble stitches in the middle. So we're doing a cross. So it's going to be in the middle now. I don't want them on the top of each other. So this way it gives that nice look. Okay. So our next bobble stitch is going to be here. Let me look again. So 4. Yeah. So 2 more. 1, 2. Be here. So we're going to do 1. Well, it depends on how you finished yours, right? I didn't count how many chains. I just measured mine. So just to figure out, just like this way you can see. So if yours is like this, you can count 4 just between the 2 here and 2 here, double crochet, and then have the bobble stitch here. So go yarn over and we're going to make the bobble stitch. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5. And then pull all at once and chain 1 to secure. And then make 3 single crochet. I had my flu shot today, and my nose is running. That's what they say, right? After the flu shot, you will get kind of you have a flu. It's true. I don't have the flu, but it's the flu shot is affecting my body. So I'm going to make my next bobble. I'm sorry, I do apologize. Make my next bobble stitch here, and I will make the next one here. So one, two, three, 4, 5. Pull it once, secure 1, 3 single crochets, 1, 2, 3, and then turn our work and look how it looks. Looks nice. This is actually purple, but it looks like bluish, dark bluish, but it's actually purple. Make the next 5 double crochet, 2, 3, 4, pull it once, chain 1, secure it, and then make 3 single crochets, and continue crocheting like this and all the way to the end, and I will meet you at the end to start the double crochet with the new color. So far I have finished this row doing the bobble stitch, and I'm going to turn my work, and this time I'm going to use the pink color. And what I did is I did a single crochet here, and I'm going to do one chain to secure this tightly, and then I am going to either you can do this way, you can do it like this as well, secure it tightly, and then join. Join with this, just like this, and this way. Turn your work, and then just do double crochets. So do 1 double crochet here, in between. So you don't have to worry about weaving the ends at the end. You do it all together, which I love. Nothing to do after, just like this. So on this row we just do the double crochets on each stitch. So continue doing double crochets all the way to the end, and I will meet you at the end to do the bobble stitch. And this way we weaved it in, and I will just cut this white yarn, and we will be done with the white yarn. Okay, so I'm almost at the end, and I did 4. This is how I do it, and I just want, like I mentioned earlier, so I do 4, total of 4 double crochets, and here I have 3. So 2, 3, and then I chain 1, turn my work, and I do the bobble stitch. So where I'm going to do is, so we have, let's count these middle 2 fours, 2 here, 2 here, and I will be doing the the bobble stitch here, so it can be just underneath the purple bobble stitch. Just like that. and then I continue 4 double crochets and make another bobble stitch. So we're just moving the bobble stitches this way towards the one prior. I think it's going to turn out pretty good. I'm just thinking, should I, after this I'll use the gray color. Okay, so I'll do 1 single crochet, 2 single crochet, 3 single crochet, and then 4 single crochet, and then I will make the bobble stitch here. And when I turn it, it's 2 2, just like that, 2 2, and it's in between. And then I will make another bobble stitch here. So I go yarn over, pull up 2 at once, and then leave the remaining. Pull up 2, so 2, 3, 4, and 5. Chain just to see. You don't have to chain, but I do it. I do it automatically, and then I do a single crochet, total of 3, 2, 3, and then I make another bobble stitch, just right here, just like that. And this is how you crochet the bobble blanket, or bobble stitch, one of the bobble stitch. 3, 4, 5. And it is always done on the wrong side of the work, so it pops up, and this is the wrong side of the work, and this is the right side of the work. Okay, so continue all the way to the end, and I will meet you at the end to do the gray color. You can work on 2 color yarns if you want. I just didn't want to go out and buy because I have so many yarns in my basement that I need to get rid of them so I can buy more. So continue all the way to the end, and we will start with the gray color. Okay, again I'm at the end, so I did a single crochet, I did a bobble stitch, and I did single crochet, and I'm going to chain to secure, and I am going to add my gray yarn, gray color yarn. So I'll just secure it this way, and I'm going to weave this end, and what I'll do is I will do 1 single crochet here, just like this, pull it. I'm going to pull it from here, tighten it. Oh, well, this was supposed to be a double crochet. Yeah, I did the securing and everything great, but I forgot to. It's supposed to be a double crochet row. Okay, that's no problem. Just chain another one to give that height, and do a double crochet into that first stitch, and then put this in between and continue crocheting. So I did my 4th color, and then you just do double crochets on this row. So continue crocheting like this as long as you want, and I will come back to show you how it looks like. It's just to repeat what we did so far. So I just wanted to share you this tutorial, as I haven't seen anybody show it. They're showing the bobble stitch, but no one's showing the steps one by one step, how to do it. And like I said, continue crocheting, and I will come back to give you the, it won't be the finished look because today's Monday, and I will be posting this tutorial on Friday first thing in the morning, because it takes about a couple of hours to load it on YouTube. And Wednesday, maybe Thursday, I will continue crocheting and I will show you how it looks like so far. Hi, I'm back. Finally crocheted this about 10 inches long, and I just wanted to show you how it looks like so far. And doing the foundation chainless, and it doesn't shrink at all, and it's exactly what I measured with, and it turned out 32 inches, as you can see. So I just wanted to show you. I haven't blocked it or anything, so it has just been crocheted and it just looks perfect. Just wanted to show you that. So if you want to continue doing the foundation chainless that I have done at the beginning, please do so. I do recommend it. Turns out perfect. And then this is how it looks like, and I use these colors, and I just wanted to share you this tutorial because I haven't seen anyone doing a tutorial how to do step by step from the beginning. And it's just a two row repeat. You double crochet on the, if you want these bobbles to be closer, you can do a single crochet or do a half crochet, and these bobbles would be closer. But for a baby blanket, I'm sure, or Afghan, this would be perfect for one row of double crochet and one row of the bobble stitch, as I demonstrated. So far, it's about 11 inches tall, so I have 21 more to go. So I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. Share it with your family and friends, and happy crocheting!